What is up guys, Killerkev here, and today on the 8-bit series I'm going to be doing Ultron off of the Avengers, probably well known from that. For this you're going to need black wool, you're going to need a grey wool, you're going to need a clay stained clay, or just sort of a grey stained clay, depends what you're going to do. You can use various different greys for this, it's entirely up to you how you want to be doing it, and also as well classic red for the eyes and the mouth. So let's begin. As always guys, never build anything on the floor, so we're going to build all the way up. Let's have a starter block as well, so if it comes all the way back up, come on now, there we go. So make sure you have a starter block, and then we're going to build from that one as well. So after that you want to make a line of 9, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is going to be his left foot. Then we're going to come along 3 temporary blocks as well, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to make 9 blocks as a line again to make his right foot. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remove those temporary blocks now, like so. So you should have 2 lines of 9. Once you've done that, come into the middle here and make these 2, add an extra 2, so it's going to be 3 high in total. And then what we're going to be doing is a little trick called a Mickey Mouse face, which should look something like this, like so. Bob your head like that. If you left or the right, as you can tell, his ears are there, Mickey Mouse, and obviously his nose is going to be there. So please do bear that in mind. If you do get stuck as well guys in any part of this tutorial, please make sure that you can always go back and review your pattern comparison to mine. Now a little heads up as well on this one, what we're going to be doing is filling in just in one colour, and then when we've done that we're going to cut in with a little bit of detail. Please do bear that in mind once we are doing this. So on the ends here you want to just crack on putting 1 block on the ends here like so, and then after that you want to switch to your grey wool and just come all the way along with a line like so. After you've done that you want to come 2 along on the ends of these greys like so, and then again the same thing on this side, carry on your grey wool all the way to the edges as well with another line of 5. After that it's another 2, but make it into an L, exactly the same thing this side as well, make another 2 into the L, and then we'll come up another visible stair set by 2, exactly the same on this side as well, 1, 2, like so. After you've done that you just want to switch to your clay, and you just want to come all the way over to the side and just connect. This is purely because just a section off the midsection and everything else, and it corresponds to the detailing colour as well, and it will help you out when it comes to the detailing. So after that, all this other midsection here, you just want to come along and fill in with your grey wool. Don't worry too much about the detailing just yet guys, that will be near the end of the video. Obviously if you just want a standard colour and just one colour of this, that's entirely fine, but I'm going to mix it up and put a little bit of detail in this just to give it a little bit more sharpness. So as you can tell, we're up to the midsection here. Find the black blocks on the edge, and then after that, apologies for the weather, after that you want to come up an extra 4, so they want to be 5 high in total, so 2, 3, 4, 5 as you can tell in total, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 in total like so. After you've done that, again you just want to run a grey block all the way onto the other side as well, just so you know where you are abouts. And again this whole section here you can just fill in with grey. It's entirely up to you, you don't have to do it just yet, but I'm going to do it purely because it just takes a lot of time out. So there we go, solid grey chest, nothing too much going on at the mo, but it will be done once we finish. So each side as well you want to come down an extra 1 and then make that 2 along, exactly the same on the other side as well. Come down 1, make it 2 along. And after you've done that you just want to put 2 underneath like so, exactly the same on the other side as well, 2 underneath like so. I should have little patterns like that, just branching out the wings of this sort of the lats between the character. Once you've done that you want to grab a temporary box, so for us we're going to use red, as we know damn sure that's not going to be staying there. And then from there you want to come 3 out, 1, 2, 3. Obviously right to left or left to right, depends how you want to do it. Another temporary block as well on the end. And then from there you want to come 4 high, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there you want to come out 2, 1, 2. And a visible stair set out 1 more. And this line here, this one block in particular, needs to come 5 across. So carry this one over, so 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Come back in 1, and just come up 2, 1, 2. And that's going to be the start of Ultron's head. So, what should we be doing here? Well, not a lot really. What we can do now is just take out those temporary red blocks, and to fill in the rest of this with our classic grey wool. There we go. As well, you can mix this up at any time, it doesn't have to be all the same colour, it's entirely up to you. So for this little peak here, what we're going to be doing is come down an invisible stair set 1, and then we're going to come down an invisible stair set 2. On the second one here, I want to make a 5 block, which should run all the way to the edge of the grey, so 2, 3, 4, 5, which it does, as you can tell here. Put another standard grey block on the end, which is going to be the 6th block from the 5 line. How about a visible stair set 2? Well, now we're going to start making the other hand. We're going to come along 3. But the middle third one as well is going to come up an extra 1. Just to indicate that we know where we're going with the helmet and the head just in general. So something like that. After you've done that as well, another temporary block on the end of the third one. Underneath that is going to be 2 black. Again, it's going to be a grey underneath that. A black on the right hand side, which is going to be a 4 block down. 4 like so. Again, another temporary block. I thought that temporary block's going to be 3 into the left, 1, 2, 3, and as you can see it just connects beautifully and it lines up with everything else. So that whole entire hand now again you can fill in with your grey wool, like so. You can remove that temporary block and remove the other temporary block. Great thing about using different colours for temporary blocks is you know where you're being and going as well. So we're just going to fill out with a standard colour like so. So now let's begin with the head. As you can see the small stem on the left hand side here, you want to come up with your clay. This is going to save you a little bit of detailing of time, a little bit, only a little bit. Come up 3, 2, 3, and on the sides, each side of those 3s, just want to conceal it with some black like so. After that you want to come another 5 up high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back down 3, 1, 2, 3. 1 on the right of that third block like so. Temporary block on top of red. Again, come along 3 along to the right, 1, 2, 3 from that red temporary block, remove that temporary block like so. So you should have a pattern, something that's looking like this, which we started originating from that left hand peak as well. So as you can tell that 2, made 3 grey, which is going to be our clay sort of colour for texture. Then our reds on the side, which is going to be another 3, just to conceal it. On top of that it's going to be another 5, come back down 3, 1 on the right of that third block, temporary block on top of that, then come 3 black on the temporary block to the right as well. From there's no sort of invisible stair set from the third one. You want to come up 1 black. Again, if you tilt your head to the left, it's going to be a massive L, as you can tell. From there, you want to come out 2 to the right from this one. 1, 2. Now we're going to switch back to those invisible stair sets. We want to be coming down 2. So 1, 2, like so. After that, you want to come up down 1 underneath that temporary block. You want to come 2 to the left, 1, 2. And it should simply just connect with an invisible stair set like so. That small section as well, you want to fill it in with your clay. Again, a little bit of detailing cut out for later. This little section here, as you can tell, that upside down L, just add 1 to the right, just so we can start off breaching. And then from there, you want to go to another one, number 2, and then after that you want to come up 3, 1, 2, 3, and from there it should just be a straight down connection to that other connection pole, like so. That's pretty much it. Now all we need to do is fill in Ultron's face, which is pretty damn easy. So what we're going to be doing is making a line of grey wool. So we're going to come all the way down the bottom here. This should be a 5 block again in total, 5 blocks. Then you want to come to the end of the grey block, and you want to come along 4 in with red, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up 1 to the left in the invisible stair set like so. Come next to the invisible stair set like here, on the 4th block. And then come up 1, 2 with grey, 2 red, 1, 2. And from that 2 red, you just want to come out and make a 4 block right next to it like so. So as you can see, we cut all that out, there's a 4 block. And on top of those 2 grey, it's going to be a 2. So as well, switch back to the grey, next to this 4 block, it's going to be a 2 grey, 2 red next to that. And after that, we just want to go 1 to the right and 1 up like so. And that's pretty much the detailing of his face, guys. All we need to do now is fill in this section with grey. And then after that, we're going to be doing a little bit of detailing on his face. So if obviously you want it just to keep it like this, I wouldn't recommend it. It's not very sort of classy and it hasn't got a lot of detailing in it. Also as well, it just kind of looks kind of shitty, but obviously if you stick around for the next couple of minutes, I'll show a little bit of detailing, which looks a far lot better to do with Ultron. So there you go, standard Ultron if you want it like that, but if we're going to do a little bit of detailing, I'll show you how to do that right now. So again, come all the way to the bottom of the feet, second grey block in, so it's going to be this one down here. I'm going to put 1 for a clay, going to miss 1, come up 2, like so, exactly the same thing on the other side as well. Come in from 1, 1 there, and then 1, 2 along here, like so. Comes along to the Mickey Mouse face, 1 on the right, well, the right side of 1 on the right, and just build up invisible stair set like so. And same thing on the other side as well, coming up to the other side on the left like that. Again, with the chest, come along to his little side of his face here, which is a chink. Going to come down 3, 1, 2, 3, and just build a line all the way onto this side, and leave 1 to the very edge like that. There we go, something like that. Same thing on the hands as well, the same pattern on this side. We're going to come up like this, little triangle fashion. Same thing on this side as well. Come into the edge of this little bit here, come up 3, 2, 3, should reach the other side as well to the top of the hand. this side as well, connecting to the gauntlets, which is going to be the two peeking out this side. So you should have something similar that looks a little bit like that. And that's pretty much it. That's all the detailing I would put on Ultron. You can change this however that you like. Please do bear that in mind once you are building this. Yeah, that's my variation of Ultron. Hopefully you guys did appreciate it. If you did, make sure to hit me up with that like and a comment. I would really like that. Guys, as well, if you do any other My Pixel Arts or this one in particular and you've got a picture and you want to let me look at it, or something's gone wrong and you want a question, post it on my Facebook or Twitter. Links are down in the description below. But until next time, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.